Today on ACE News, we present the regional BPA chapter weather report where we see the forecast around Region 17. And stick around for our heartwarming local veteran story where we get an insider's look. So tune into AACE17 News broadcast where we bring you the news you don't want to miss. Hello, welcome to AACE17, your Region 17 news broadcast, where we bring you the face of Region 17. My name is Carson Sturworth, and today we'll be going in depth with recent forecasts around the United States with Elijah Klein. Take it away, Eli.
Thanks, Carson. Now going on to the weather. You can see that mainly in the morning and afternoon it's going to be staying mainly clear with just a little bit of clouds coming in from the west. You can see that mainly going into the nighttime it's going to be staying clear, so don't worry about any rain. See that moving over into tomorrow, we're going to be having just a little bit of clouds coming in from the west. Moving over to the east, we're going to be having just a little bit of rain come in, hitting Oxford, Middletown, Hamilton, all your major towns in Region 17. Now moving on to the 7-day forecast. Now on to our 7-day forecast. You can see that mainly earlier on in the week it's going to be staying in the low 40s, and then going on more into the week it's going to be getting more into the 50s. You can see that it is going to be raining on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, so make sure to bring an umbrella.
So as you can see, guys, it's pretty clear outside, no clouds to be seen. It is a little bit cold out here, so make sure to wear a jacket if you're planning on going outside. But that's all for today. Back to you, Carson.
Thanks for the weather report, Eli. Now we're going to share our top story of the day. Our story will highlight one of our local heroes here in Region 17, Daniel Sturworth. Many veterans have to deal with consistent hardships on a day-to-day basis. Most of these veterans around the country deal with physical along with mental trauma. These brave soldiers face internal and physical battles when fighting in the military, and most have a hard time transitioning back into a civilian lifestyle. According to the Veterans Association, 10 out of 100 men and 19 out of 100 women experience and are diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD for short. This disorder, along with many physical traumas and other diseases, plague many veterans that have fought for our freedom and country. Daniel Sturworth is just one of these men.
Daniel Sturworth joined the military in June 2001, where he served in the Army as a combat engineer. He earned multiple badges and honors before he was honorably discharged because of the injuries he sustained in Iraq.
I made it to specialist in the Army as a combat engineer. And then they took all of us and retrained us into 12 Bravos, which is combat engineer. We did the roadside bombs, and we would find them, deactivate them, try to trace them back from wherever they came from. I couldn't go any higher because after I got hurt.
Daniel was awarded the Purple Heart during his combat action in Iraq.
Which are these two right here. This shows that the soldier has actually been in combat, and the Purple Heart says that I was wounded in combat. Once I left the military, I tried to return to a normal civilian life, try to go back to my job as a manager. I ended up having a brain injury, so I ended up actually going to a hospital for 12 weeks. And then I just took care of my kids.
When Mr. Sturworth returned to the U.S., he was able to reunite with his son after he left the hospital. This hero sacrificed so much for us, the least we could do is share his story.
While in the military, Daniel Sturworth was supplied by one of the veterans charities called the Wounded Warrior Project. This was to help active military personnel and support veterans that are out of the military and injured. These veterans use these donations to help with medical expenses and basic needs while overseas. If you wish to support this cause, go to www.woundedwarriorproject.org. Thank you all for tuning into AACE17, your Region 17 news broadcast. This was Carson Sturworth signing off.